Do you have big ideas, but a minuscule marketing budget? Well, if this is a situation, stay tuned because we're going to be talking about guerrilla marketing. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Zeischer, and this is the 57th in a series of short videos designed to help owners and entrepreneurs and executives succeed with their enterprise. And with that, let us consider our first slide. The title of this presentation is Marketing on a Shoestring, and it is also called Guerrilla Marketing. And I'm going to be using my own book. It is called Commercialization Secrets for Scientists and Engineers. And this comes from chapter 6, section 6.7, called Guerrilla Marketing. So what is guerrilla marketing? Guerrilla marketing is the lowest budget approach that you can have to marketing. And it is going to rely on your creativity since you are a resource-poor organization. And the whole idea is to make big company splashes with your limited budget. So whatever the big companies are doing with a big budget, you're going to be doing with a very small budget, or actually no budget at all. And your target here is going to be to maximize your sales impact at the lowest possible cost. And the word guerrilla marketing with technology was coined by Jay Levinson. And this is essentially the teaching that we're going to be following going forward. Well, let's take a look at 10 tactics that you can use for guerrilla marketing. So the first tactic, it would be social media exposure. No matter what business you're in, you cannot get around being in social media. With social media, you're going to be able to involve your customers with either videos, blogs, emails, whatever it is, but you need to be in social media. Now, the social media is not going to bring you sales immediately. However, it's going to bring you contacts. And what you need to do, your job is going to be to turn those contacts into paying customers. Now, one thing about social media that is absolutely new, this is something that we never had before, and that is that you're going to be able to measure how many contacts you get on real time. Well, the other one is you need to do technical presentations. Now, in many times you're going to technical meetings and you're going to be allowed to make a technical presentation to those participants that are there. In many cases, that is called pay to play. So one of the most important things that you can do is to pay to play and have short courses that people go to understand your service or technology. And then from there, perhaps they can become your customers. But one thing that you need to do when you do technical presentations, and this is something that most technical people actually fail at, and that is you need to teach, not preach. So to teach, not preach, what do I mean by that? I mean that you must explain your innovation in simple terms. Now, perhaps some of the individuals that are listening to your courses are going to be technologists like you, but don't assume that. Make sure that everybody understands what you're saying. Now, something that is new because of social media, and that is you can write and distribute white papers immediately. And if you were to write a white paper, you're going to multiply your audience by a factor of 100, a factor of 1,000. It is going to give you trust and credibility. This is something that you need to build over a period of time. And if you use social media, and if you were to write a white paper, you have no weight for publication. If you're going to do it in a publication that is peer reviewed, you may be looking at months, sometimes years. However, when you write a white paper and you put it on social media, there is no weight. The publication is immediate with a click of a mouse. The other one that's very important, and it's not that expensive, is to exhibit at trade shows. Well, one thing that you need to have at trade shows is if you can, is to have a working model so people can see what it is that you're doing. At that time, you can distribute your technical specifications. You can have all kinds of papers that you have written. And of course, this is a great meet and greet potential for customers as they're going by your booth. Now, one thing that technical people need to understand is that you need to develop an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is something that you must be able to say in 3 minutes or less. And the whole idea is, if somebody says, what do you do? What do you offer? Well, you need to be able to do the following. Need to be able to explain what the problem is, what it is that the market is looking for, and what is your individual solution to that problem. And that solution is something that needs to be new and innovative compared to everybody else, unless you happen to have a me too. Well, the other one which works very well is that if you can collect testimonials. If you have people who like what you do, if you like people that are independent of you, that are willing to try the product and tell everybody else, it is terrific, because nothing beats word of mouth. Now, if it is possible to get a journalist to become interested in you, you have a great source. A journalist is not going to say, well, here's a new company that is developing something new in order to solve problem X, Y, and Z. It is something that needs to be news, not just information, but journalists are looking for something that can make news. So if you got something like that and you can involve a journalist with you, it will be absolutely terrific for your potential sales. Now, the other way to do it on a low-cost basis is to sponsor some kind of a memorable event. And usually this is something that you can do, if it's possible, at a local hospital, at a local school, something that will attract people to whatever it is that you're offering. So sponsoring a memorable event usually is a low-cost way of really, truly promoting your product or service. The other one is to make attention-getting releases. For example, an attention-getting release would be, we're starting a new clinical trial. That's an attention-getting release. The other one, for example, if you're in high technology, is that you're now offering free trials on your software for people who are interested becoming a participant at a beta site. But one thing that you need to do in order to get attention-getting releases is that you need to be able to select the right social media platform. Not all platforms are going to be the same, so you need to be very picky as to which one is the one that you're going to select in order to get the best bang for your buck. And lastly, you can organize a community project. So for example, you can sponsor a cleanup after a storm in your local area. You can try to help students that require special attention because of something that you can do. So organizing a community project, again, is a very good way of attracting attention and being able to actually go through the crowd, stand up on the crowd, and being heard in all the noise that there's going to be in your market. Thank you very much. Do you want to become a multi-millionaire or a multi-billionaire? Then start your own business and become an entrepreneur. Unless you have a rich uncle, I don't know of a better way of achieving your dream. So in order to help you out, I have put together a course entitled Secrets of Entrepreneurship from Soup to Nuts. And in this first page, I am showing you the first 5 lectures. And on the second page, I am showing you the next 5 lectures for a total of 10. This is a digital library. The lectures will come to you streaming at your convenience 24/7. And you can have unlimited viewing, and it's offered to you at only $49.95. In order to purchase the course, you can visit www.zeicherinstitute.com, where you can get all of the 10 college level lectures. They are actually at an MBA level. And every lecture will include the transcript of everything that is talked about, so you don't have to write anything. And if you purchase it now, you will get a free 30-minute personalized consult with your purchase via Zoom. So go right ahead and get started on your journey, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.